Oh yeah. What's your life like? What's your money like? Counting. Oh yeah. That's my bitch. That's never been your wife.
Welcome to the M-I-YAYO podcast. It's your boy, Mike Mills. I got my guys with me, always.
We got BK Potter. You already know down there on the ones and twos. You got Wisdom Rebel, a.k.a. Patient Zero out here on quarantine. And you see my dog with the face mask, T. Liddy, and every DM in the city. And we back, man. It's the Quarantine Mafia.
The Quarantine Mafia is back. They couldn't hold us.
Nah, how y'all boys been holding up, man? How's everybody been doing with this quarantine shit? I see Big Tone. That nigga went from eating ass to wearing a mask.
Eating ass to wearing a mask.
He taking it serious.
I'm proud of you.
For real.
Leveling up in the world.
Everybody need to be safe. Like, take this seriously.
Shit, what's your diet been consistent of now that you ain't eating so much ass? Because, boy, I've been eating the same thing every day. Wendy's, Taco Bell, and I've been ordering out from Chili's. I'm not too creative out here.
Yo, at least you got Chili's right there.
Bro, I'm telling you,
guts.
I never knew how much I would take for granted eating out. Like, I mean, I never knew how much I did eat out. It's crazy. Takeout don't hit the same.
It don't.
You got like 2 weeks where you enjoy grocery food and stuff in the grocery store. After that and you're done, you're losing your mind.
No, it's funny though. They're fucking like to-go orders been like pretty quick, like real swift. Like I guess because they don't have people coming in or whatever, but there isn't a waste at all. Like I ordered quesadillas and shit from this like little Mexican spot on the corner where I live, and I ordered at 8:30. They closed at 8:45. They came here with a fucking smile on their face. Go. Shit was pretty
Bro,
fire.
it's crazy. I've been over here putting the fucking delivery services at war with each other. Uber Eats versus Postmates. It's crazy. I have them on a grading system over here with a notebook. I don't know who's better. I've been over here rating the heat of the food, the speed, the delivery. It's crazy. That leave it at your door system is the best thing ever.
And it's low key like even more of a competition delivering to you because you live in fucking buttfuck Egypt in the back of that complex or whatever the fuck. Fucking Hunger Game maze.
You got 12 speed bumps before you get to the crib.
Bro, I'm telling you, where I live is crazy. I feel bad. Every time someone comes to my house, I apologize for making them come through this labyrinth. But, for all you guys out there, man, it's a real special episode. Not only are we all in quarantine together, but we're doing some things today that's different for us. We're interviewing a few local people, a few local talented people, artists, musicians. So, it's going to be a little different with us. We're going to have Lotus Hill call in. He's going to tune in with us. We're going to listen to some of his music. He's going to tell us about, some of his inspirations and things like that. So it's going to be pretty dope today. But other than that, man, I mean, on the music tip, how you guys been feeling with music? Because, it's whack. Drake dropped that new project. How you guys feel about that project?
It was cool for like 2 days.
You could tell he was like, he released that because he was bored in the fucking house. I'm ready for the album.
It was real good, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And I'm not even like a super Drake fan. I thought it was a good one. It was perfect timing for it. The world needed Drake, yo. They needed it.
No, it wasn't for me, man. It was predictable.
Nah, I think I played it too much. I'm already like whatever.
Remember what we said a few episodes, the last episode, we said Drake could put the ABC song on a song and go platinum.
What's your favorite song?
But you remember what we was talking about in episode 1? We were saying that Drake ain't better than Jay because his music doesn't have replay value and stand the test of time. I think that this little throwaway project is the definition of that, man. This shit got no replay value. I'm still playing New Toronto.
For real.
Break crazy records, yo. That's what I think.
He's not even like promoting. You can tell you don't give a fuck because he's not even promoting it. Nothing. Like he literally just put that shit out and.
Because he did the Tootsie Slide. Like, you don't need to promote after that. That was like...
Nah, that shit don't got Tootsie Slide on it, though.
That was like breaking
the okie dogs. He okie dogged everybody. Fucking... I don't know. Did y'all hear the Childish Gambino album?
Go ahead and say no. Yeah. I can't get into it, and everyone loves it. it don't do it. I don't know.
I'm still not sure.
It sounds very expensive. Like he got all the connects now to make the type of production that he wanted to go in every direction that he wanted. But I don't know. It's not. I mean, musically it was good, but like when I go back to it, I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the one play.
So let me switch this shit. I feel like I feel like you could tell he's been sitting on those tracks for like a long ass time. It's like 4 of those songs are like on that summer pack shit he was like 2 years ago or some shit. I don't even remember.
But he's probably been developing that album for a minute.
Yeah.
It goes so many directions on every song.
I was hyped. I'm still not sure if I like it, if I hate it, because that's like the first song, not the first song, like just the first like real song, because he had like a super long ass intro for that first like actual song. I think it's like track 2 or some shit. That shit was fire, and I was like, okay, it's gonna be, fucking break the internet Gambino, and then like it's all over the place. I don't know. I gotta give it a couple more listens.
I don't know. What you think is going to be the song when quarantine ends that's really going to pop? Because I was talking to my boy the other day, and I was saying Stupid Again is probably going to be it, and Broke in a Minute. But I think by the time we come out of quarantine, those songs are going to be a little played to us. Like, we're going to need something new.
Yeah. I don't want to hear nothing I've heard in the quarantine after the quarantine. I want, like...
It's weird, though. It's like, I don't know if you guys can hear that plane passing overhead, but it is nuts. But I didn't realize how much I appreciated watching other people have fun on Instagram. Yo, like, I haven't seen nobody at the club, no chicks twerking. It's crazy. Nobody in pools, like, I can't even vicariously live through nobody. This shit really sucks. The first 2 weeks of quarantine was lit. I don't know if y'all see me, but I was doing it right. I was balling. I was getting haircuts. I was getting tats. I was buying steaks and barbecuing. Man, that shit's played out. I'm bored, man.
I feel like
we gotta give props to Tory Lanez, yo. We gotta give props to Tory Lanez. He's been the most successful person in quarantine time so far.
I want to debate that. I don't know. Tory Lanez and Don McGello, yo. I never knew who the fuck Don McGello was, bro. That's my dude right now.
Hey, Don McGello, he was shut down by AG though.
Hey, he ain't playing.
Tory went so crazy, IG had to like step in and intervene. That's how like wow.
Yo, that Don McGello be having the 225,000 sitting on his couch too, and those be straight DR chicks, like straight from the island, all of them.
They be from Venezuela, from Colombia,
all over the world.
All over
He's
the place.
killing
He gets the international girls because he does Spanish music.
Yo, it's wild. I had no idea who Buddy was.
Yo,
as far as hip hop, yo, Tory Lanez been killing it. He's about to do a tour, yo. He's about to do a tour off of all the success that he managed to get.
You're gonna tour off quarantine radio. That's wild.
Tory to go.
Tory's the GOAT for sure.
Tory to go, pouring milk on that ass.
Yeah, Tory hitting another level right now. We about to get a show off of this watch.
I can't even look at milk the same.
Yo, it's crazy, man.
Yo, would you let your chick get on there?
On Tory,
I mean, it depends what type. Depends on
right.
shit.
How many followers she gonna get after she jumps on the live with Tory?
It all depends on what they doing though.
What else is she gonna do? She's twerking. That's a fact.
You gonna pour the milk?
This shit was crazy.
He's gonna hold it.
Someone's gonna get under the waterfall.
Hey,
girl, you're gonna be at the bottom at her feet and shit.
Hey, on that, how many followers until your chick is gone? So you got to give her back to the streets. You want to talk about being on Tory Lanez live? What's the number? And before that number gets to her head and she's gone on you.
12,000.
12,000.
Nah.
Corey,
what the hell? You shooting for the fucking sky at 12,000 at that point?
Damn, the sky.
Yo,
bro,
she got 12,000 followers. Your DM is useless. Never see that shit.
I'm saying if she's your girl, let's say, and you get her at, I don't know, if you get her at 600 followers, how far do you go until it's over with?
600 followers. I still, well, I don't know. In Miami, we live in Miami, so it's different for us.
All right, you got a cool. You're at 850, 900.
I feel like
That's regular.
I feel like under 1,000 is still respectable though. Like,
Yeah, but what's the jump? I mean, if you're under 1,000, you're only one thirst trap
Yeah,
away
just
from 4,000.
give that number. Give that number that you think before she's gone.
If you're at 1,000, you're one picture away from 4.
I don't know. I feel like under 1,000, like those, you can like rationally explain all those people. Like, oh, I work with this person. I went to school with that asshole. So on and so forth. I watched this bitch cook. After that 1,000, like, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it's too much.
Listen, I'll be real. If you're at 800 and that shit jumps to, if you're at 800,000, you're one thirst trap away from 2,500. If you're at 2,500, you're another thirst trap away from 5. I'm telling you, if you jump from 8 to 2, it's a wrap for you.
So what's your mark? You haven't said the number.
Yo, 4,000 to 5,000 is over with.
Whoa.
If you're with her before she hits 4,000, by the time it gets to 4,000, you can just call it quits.
Man, I feel like if your girl got IG, she is shown straight up.
Well, that's probably true.
Have you met a girl that doesn't have IG? I don't know if I've met that.
All right, I'm
In
sticking
America?
to what I said. Every girl shown that. Open that door open.
Wow. I guess. That's
Why
what
they
you want
got
to go with
IG,
it.
they trying to show, like, I don't like that. Like, I don't know.
I'll tell you what, you know how you know? If after like 6 months, if she doesn't lose 200 followers, there's a problem. Her followers should go down.
I want to go with a Facebook only. No Snapchat, no IG.
Good luck.
That's not
Good
right.
luck.
For real.
That's what I'm looking for.
You know what world you live in?
You can't even trust
They're,
people who only have people.
they're not even keeping Facebook anymore. They don't want to see no family.
For real.
Hey, would you date a girl with the fans only?
And we already asked that. The answer was no.
I
Big
think
no.
what I said no. I think I would.
You would?
Hey, yeah, cause she that means she bad.
That means you're about to.
that means you're about to. That means she's bad. I'm trying to get clarification.
They're not all bad.
This shit is a
They're pretty average right now. These chicks are trying to cope with the lack of going out right now. There's no clubs. There's no way for them to promote themselves. So they're all on OnlyFans. So they're not all bad.
bro. Imagine
For
paying
working.
$8
There's a lot of people working from home, yo, during this quarantine.
A lot of people, the smart ones switch the hustle up. I mean, if you really think about it, it's a time of despair. So as messed up as it sounds, you can capitalize. There's a lot of ways to capitalize if you get creative with your money. If you're at home and you're buying and reselling, I mean, people are in need of things. If you just get your hands on stuff, if you have a little bit of money to play with, you can make some money. Especially if you're investing in stocks right now and things like that.
Yo, the stock shit is crazy.
It
Like-
is nuts right now.
Like, unless you're investing in weed, I feel bad, man. Like,
It's almost, I mean, it almost makes you want to put your conspiracy theory hat on. Like, they almost do this to like flush out the market so people could, just move wealth around in a crazy way. Scare people that don't have the money to stay in the market out of the market. It's weird.
Yeah, fuck that. I just want my fucking, like, I invested in, like, I think I told Nick, like, I invested in like 2 like CBD companies, and now they're like worthless, and I'm like, fuck. But it's not gonna get any better until, like, this shit opens up.
Nah, it's tough. At this point, you might as well just sit and wait.
Hell, I mean, I can't
Things turn
sell.
around.
I can't even sell that shit. It's not even worth selling. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah,
Stick it out for the long haul.
Yeah. What y'all niggas been watching in this fucking borderline apocalypse?
The one thing I was watching was Ozark. The Ozark was cool.
Super fire. I still gotta finish the newest season.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been watching anything. I'm like burned out with stuff to see between the news and stuff. I mean, obviously Tiger King, but we talked about that. I haven't gotten into Ozark. I keep trying. It's slow, and I'm watching like 5 other shows. I'm watching a lot of anime. That's
Ozark.
where I'm at with it.
Ozark is as close to Breaking Bad as we'll get.
It is.
Oh, I guess Better Call Saul.
Basically.
But
No,
yeah.
Better Call Saul is not really like Breaking Bad. I'm on the last season. It's so slow. It's really good though, but it's slow. Like I'm almost tuning out right now in the last season.
That shit, Casa de Papel or Money Heist on Netflix. That shit is incredible.
Money Heist is crazy. I haven't seen the
that.
Casa de Papel. I seen you posting it the other day. I was like, I'm gonna look at that.
Bro,
What is that about?
It's Money Heist. It's just like the non-translated version or whatever. It's the same. Like Netflix owns the rights to that show, but they only have it as Money Heist or whatever. I watched it in Spanish, so it's like easier.
What poppin'?
It's easier for like my girl to watch, and then like I can like learn Spanish as I watch. You know what I'm saying? You know, I watch anime too, so like subtitles ain't shit to me. That show is fucking crazy. Every episode, I'm like, how the fuck is this shit ending?
Yeah, Money Heist was cool, yo. I enjoyed that series. That was a good
It
one.
was a little weird. The little actors were like, I don't know, the dudes were over the top at times, but it was cool. I was looking at some crap the other day. These people were talking about Money Heist, and then I ended up getting on this dude's page where he was talking about like the heist he does, and I'm just like, are you ridiculous? Like, yo, people on the internet are crazy. I was starting to think about the things I hated the most.
And shit.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about the things I hated the most on the internet, and it's just crazy. Like, I think that the internet though got to be number one, man. It's nuts. These dudes are out here wild. This guy was talking about like how to rob. I was looking at another dude, one of my friends the other day, laying in a bed with a freaking gun and money and stuff and drugs. I'm like, these people are crazy. You just want to point the cops right to them.
Exactly.
I don't understand
I hate those guys.
And then be like curious as fuck, like who snitched on me? Nigga, you did. You told me.
Yeah, you snitched on yourself. I don't understand what they're worried about. Like, what's the image of acting tough now? Like, people don't. When's the last time you seen people get into a fight? Like, people don't fight anymore. People don't get jumped anymore. I don't understand.
They shooting out here.
These dudes are ridiculous. The only people getting shot, they put that heat on themselves out here. I'm telling you.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah.
They shooting out here. That's why people ain't fighting no more.
I can't even remember the last time I seen this fight.
Hold on, we just got Angel in here. We got Lotus Hill in the building.
Hey.
What it do?
You.
What's good? What's good?
Go. What's good, Lotus?
Chilling, bro.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, y'all?
From the hood.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
OGs. Y'all OGs.
Trying to give some shine, man, to you local artists out here.
So
Huh?
What's been up with you, man? How you been handling quarantine?
Chilling, man. I'm working a part-time. I'm working hard on the music, consistently dropping songs and working on videos and shit. Drop the kids' book, laying low for the most part.
You dropped the kids' book.
A kid's book, man.
Yeah, it's called From the Mud. I dropped it like
That's
2 weeks ago.
Tell me about that. Tell me about that. Is rhyming? Is a little. You rhyming in the book or is the kids' book?
Yeah, man. I mean, it came from the idea of the mixtape because I dropped From the Mud mixtape in October, October 18th, I believe. No, October 24th or some shit like that. And I went on tour that same week. I did a 6-stop tour for From the Mud. I dropped merch for it. I did a website. I did everything From the Mud. And then a few months later, I had always wanted to do a book, like a self-help type shit. But I was just like, I'll just do a kid's book, do a simple one. I got an illustrator. I wrote a poem. It's basically a poem with illustrations. So just the story.
Where can we find that? Where can we find that at?
Oh. It's on Amazon.
On Amazon, okay. What's the name of it?
It's on Amazon. From the Mud.
From the Mud, okay.
From the mud.
Yes, sir.
That's wild,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Have you been able to record during all this time? You're at home just making tracks, or what? You been able to hit the studio?
Yeah. I mean, I'm here with my homies. My homie Subconscious, he got a little studio in his closet, but I always go downtown to record my stuff. So I'm going to the studio in 2 hours, actually, in an hour and a half. But I'm dropping a song on Sunday. Yeah, I go consistently. Yeah, you good. I go consistently.
Man, salute, man. Salute. It sounds like you're on the right path for sure, man. Supporting the local talent, man.
Appreciate
Lotus
you,
Hill.
man.
Yo,
Lotus
how long,
Hill.
how long you been rapping now?
Shit.
Yo, I feel like I remember like day one.
Yeah, pretty much. Y'all were there from day one times. Like Boom
Yo, for you
Tunes.
guys that don't know, this man was used to pull up to the basketball court and just start spitting 16s. This is like real. I've been watching
The
this rap
basketball
for a
court
long
spitting.
time. To go from like that little kid rapping to yo, this man got the juice right now. It's
Yeah,
dope
man.
to see. It's really dope to see.
I chiseled,
we got
man.
one of-
I definitely chiseled.
We got one of your songs, man. We wanted to play. I don't know if Corey, if you got
Cool.
that thing ready to go.
So one last question before you play that. Where can we find the merch at?
I mean, pretty much just DMing me because I had a website for it, but then I sold out. Well, I thought I sold out because I had someone like to the side waiting for people to get it, but they never got it. So I'm not really sold out now. So yeah, it's pretty much just through me at this point.
Yo, we gotta see that. We gotta see that. We gotta see that.
We got MIYAYO merch coming out. We're gonna have to trade some with you, man. We gotta rock some of your stuff.
Hey, that's fresh. That'll be fresh.
Supporting the neighborhood.
Yo, what kind of inspirations you got out there? Because it's crazy for like you got into rap young. So who are you listening to that little that made you want to get into this?
Shit. When I got into it was when like Cole was coming out, Kendrick was coming out, Nas was killing it. Well, he had killed it. He wasn't like still killing it, but he was, I guess. But like definitely like the Nas's, the Lil Waynes got me into it. Eminem, like just diving into the
It's
history.
crazy to see. Yo, you adapt a lot, man. You went from like, you really found your flow. Like it's hard for a lyricist to actually have a flow and a melody and stay current with the time. Like you really, you got it right now. You got a little something.
Thank
But I think
you.
Corey's ready. Yo, Corey, if you want to drop that.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
We Gucci.
Okay, ain't no way that I'ma miss. I've been living in the present cause this life is such a gift. Always elevating, but they treat me like I don't exist. Chris Tucker, do you understand the words coming out my lips? I'm going on. Spit my soul in every song. Flowing on. On wax, I can't do no wrong. Blowing strong. These lotus flowers got me gone. Shout out to Panda, I'm setting the standard. I'm setting the blaze on my fire like a candle. Rose from the mud, I don't give a fuck. She open it up, now I'm all in the guts. Bubbling like I got coke in the cup. You don't got the flame, you ain't potent enough. And I know the system is broken as fuck. Came in the game with a dream and a bug. Hope you can cope with emotion, a rush and emotion it stays on the hush. Yo no soy como ustedes, tú haces lo que tú quieres. Siempre sabía que yo era jefe, yo lo hago pa' mi gente. The effort they put in poquito, I stay dedicated suficiente. Watering seeds, dándole agua a la flor de tu mente. This road that I walk ain't for the weak. On my own 2 feet. Know the guys watching over me. Woke up, can I go back to sleep? Lately life's like a lucid dream. When I put my mind to, I'm manifesting. I will not live a life on my knees. Look in the mirror and love what you see. Tune into this channel, feel unstoppable. I believe in me, nothing's impossible. I just found my rainbow to my pot of gold. I've been getting to it, bitch, I gotta blow. Tune into this channel, feel unstoppable. I believe in me, nothing's impossible. I just found my rainbow to my pot of gold. I've been getting to it, bitch, I gotta blow.
Now, how far would you get in life if you didn't have that eternal burning flame of hope and faith working in your soul? There wouldn't be anything worth living for, would there?
Lotus Hill, pot of gold. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Hey, who did the visuals for that?
Word.
My homegirl Division, she heard the song and was just down to do the video, so we ended up getting right to it. She's gonna do my next video too, I think.
Word. Fucking shout out the good ass friends because she killed that shit.
Facts.
She was fire.
Facts.
Hey,
Yeah.
snap. For real though, and
Shout out
that new
Apex
skate park is
Visuals.
freaking crazy. I still haven't been out there.
Word.
Yeah,
Where is that?
Yo, that's that new skate
Downtown.
park on the I-95, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't
That's
Hey,
the one.
have you done more songs in Spanish, or was that your first time flowing in Spanish right there?
I've had like songs where I say words in Spanish, but I don't really rap in Spanish like I did on that song. But I definitely am planning on using that more since I speak Spanish, so it makes sense.
She got that whole new market out there, bro. That's freaking crazy. Hey,
Yeah,
real
man.
quick, while we got you on here, man,
Yeah.
Let me get some of the few things you hate seeing the most on IG. Let me know. Is it the thugs? Is it the scammers? Is it the IG thoughts? Let me know, because I know it's getting crazy out there.
Oh, damn. I got mixed emotions on this one. Ain't no fun. So, one is definitely the thoughts. And like the well, not even okay. Let me put it like this:
Yeah, we
guys
gotta
and
have some of
girls.
those.
Yeah, exactly. It's we got to keep a balance. But the ones that do the most, too much, if that makes sense, guy or girl, like if they do too much, like it's just not necessary to me. Another one is like the shit I hate seeing is all this bullshit with police brutality on there. That shit sucks, and it's so accessible to everybody to see that shit every fucking day. So it's like,
Right.
what?
Yeah,
Big
that shit,
facts,
right.
yo. Big facts.
Yeah, and then yeah, people just trying to flex on posts when they don't really live that, or when they're just literally just trying to flex for the gram. Like that shit is the worst, because you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for other people. And that shit sucks, bro. That's the
Bro,
three
you
things
hear
right
that?
there.
Jesus
Yo,
Christ!
hey,
You know it's a weird flex that they be doing on Instagram. If you have an OnlyFans out there, and you go out there trying to be deep and save the fucking rainforest, that's a weird fucking flex. That's the most hypocritical shit. You are not giving the world no substance. You cannot save the world with your nudes. Get over it. Oh my God, yo, I'm getting sick of Instagram. I need you guys to go back to the club and get active, because seeing you live regular lives is making me sick. Jesus Christ. Yo, bro, but hey, man, we appreciate you so much for calling in.
yo, hold on. I got one more
Lotus
question. I
Hill,
got a question.
Instagram. Oh, hold on.
Yo,
What's up,
you
Tom?
was on the Double XL magazine, right?
Yeah, I was an
For
artist to watch.
2019?
Yeah.
Yo, that's, bro, like, that's crazy. You
Yeah.
from, like, Deerwood, like, a little, like, you know what I'm saying? That little hood, like, tell me how did you feel, bro? Like, I know, like, a lot of people, like, must have told you, like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be rapping.
Yeah, man, all the time.
Like, I know
all
you
the
was
time.
in school during that time and shit. And, like, bro, like, how did that feel? Like, yeah, nigga, like, I'm on the magazine. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
word.
like, shout out to you, bro. Big shit.
Thank you.
Like,
Thank
yo,
you,
you
man.
gangster as fuck for that.
Appreciate that, man. It definitely felt good, man. Like it felt
salute,
confirming.
man.
Yo, word. And you what?
I wanted to tell you, yo, that I appreciate you going and incorporating your Spanish in your music, yo. Like that shit is hard as shit, and it just shows, yo, that there's space for Hispanic hip hop artists, yo, and that they can do it too. You feel me? Like we're gonna get it going, man.
Shout out Big Pun, rest in peace.
Yeah, we from the same hood. He made it on the magazine. Like, that's lit, yo. Like, for real.
Yeah, man, and it shows you got versatility, you know what I'm saying? Because you transition from English to Spanish, like, flawlessly, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's fire that you can do that whenever you feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Definitely took a lot of practice, man. Like you said, when I was first starting, it was nothing like this.
It was not,
yo, just keep on hustling, though. Keep on hustling, yo.
Yeah, step by step. Yeah,
you one of the few local artists, bro. If there's a show or some kind of booking, bro, you're always there. I always see you performing. Like, you got all these little events. It's crazy. I'm watching you gain traction, bro. You just got to keep grinding. And you got to know, we see you out here,
yourself, yo. That shit paid off. That shit paying off. Believe in yourself. That's what it is.
For sure. Thanks.
Yo, let us know anytime you're gonna do a performance or anything, yo, after this quarantine, and you know we there, we supporting, yo, every single time.
Word. Appreciate that. I got a couple that should be lined up once it all like opens back up. So I'll definitely give us some heads up on that.
Yo, you got any other local good artists out there that are like really talented doing their thing that you want to give a shout out to, so you can get some shine to also?
Hell yeah.
Word.
Hell yeah. I love this shit. So rappers or singers or both?
Whoever, man.
Whichever, bro.
Man, there's a long list, but I'm gonna go off top. Shout out to Cool People. He's a rapper. Louis V, one of the best producers. Mad Pitt, fucking Keandre Hurd, Subconscious Beats, Crazy DJ, and producer Michael Corey. There's a good Jerome Mello, Drea Real, Simply Sweet. Honestly, bro, there's a long list. Amon, Two Down. Like, there's a lot of good ass rappers in Miami that people don't even know about. But you know, it's things like this that give it shine as well as them putting themselves on. So I definitely want to shine a light on that.
We for sure want to give a lot of them some shine, man. So make the plugs happen for us, yo. We want to give them recognition as well, you know. Like anybody coming out of Miami, we want to support it.
Word, that's love. That's love.
Yeah, straight up, man. This is a home team. Yo, it's like it's not a local podcast, but it's a local podcast, bro. It's M-I-YAYO. It's the city first. It's the team first. So like, we got to build this thing together, man. We all got to stick together in this thing. I see a lot of times. I mean, everybody knows the culture of Miami don't stick together too much, so we got to change those things up. So we're here, man. We trying to make a platform. I know we see you guys doing your thing with your art. So you know, one hand washes the other. So we just end this thing together.
Appreciate the appreciation, man. The feeling is mutual with y'all, man.
Praise and respect, bro. Thank you for coming through for sure, man.
Yeah, man.
Let us know when the new song drops. DM me. Let me know, man. I need that.
And if you want, man, plug all your handles right now if you want.
Oh yeah, it's just Lotus Hill _ on Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud is just Lotus Hill 910. But the search of Lotus Hill, I should be one of the first ones to come up, if not the first. So, like, it should be a catch. And the next song is to drop on Sunday.
Oh, you guys say that Sunday. We waiting.
It's called Really.
Next episode, we're gonna play that out. Next episode, it'll be out, yo.
Appreciate that. Love y'all. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for
coming,
man.
Thanks for having me. Peace out.
Peace, bro. Lotus Hill in the building. Yo, how was everybody Cinco de Mayo? What the fuck did you guys do?
I had some whack ass tacos from that truck, yo.
What truck?
Bro, I don't know. Just never listen to the shorty. I know she's gonna see this podcast. I was like, man, I just wanted some basic shit. I could have went to Ernesto's. She's like, oh, I know about a little truck and shit. Bro, I waited a whole hour and shit. And I was like, oh, like, it was just some whack tacos. I was hot.
I didn't even notice it was Cinco de Mayo. I just happened to get tacos. And I was chilling at the crib. And then somebody was like, oh, you got tacos because of Cinco de Mayo? I was like, what the fuck? Ironically enough, yo,
where you got tacos from?
Day. I went to a food truck too, believe it or not, but I didn't have no hour wait.
I want a homemade, like, I want some shorties that were, like, I don't know, I seen people on IG making tacos that look better than my tacos.
I ain't gonna front, my tacos are fire. I never made no homemade tacos. I was messing with those.
Yeah, we did homemade tacos. We did ground beef, chicken, and fish. The shit was super fire.
Low key, I wanted to buy a Corona just to support, but can't do it.
Shit.
I had the shrimp tacos. Let me plug in the taco stand, yo, in Wynwood if you come to Miami.
Nah, man.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, everybody listening, a lot of y'all are Miami natives. Mello is the only like Miami shown. He would be the guy to go to Wynwood for tacos and like take pictures. This dude's always by the water.
I live right there.
Hey, real shit. That's one of the shits I hate on Instagram. I hate you niggas that be by the water.
Oh my God.
You live over here, yo. You ain't got no water around here.
Nigga, I got a water in my backyard. Nigga, big lake. That shit
that nigga said a big lake.
You know what else I hate besides those dudes by the water? The dudes that have their friends take pictures of them all the time. Why you got so many dope pictures that like people took of you on your Instagram? All I got is like selfies because no one cares about me like that.
You can chill by the water and shit, but don't put like a deep quote. Ooh, that shit, I'm gonna get on.
Oh, that'd be Mellow, ankle deep.
Nah, I ain't never put a quote by no water. You crazy.
Mellow be ankle deep.
Just enjoy the water, nigga. Don't put no
That's
quote.
what I'm saying. I enjoy the water and I listen to Conway and shit. That's it. Smoking a joint.
Mellow be ankle deep and he'll just put 3 dots in the caption.
Never do I dip my fucking toes. Toes in the water, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, yo. That's shown shit right there.
Nigga, if I'm in the water, nigga, it's to get baptized, nigga. Take these sins off me. I've been stringed out during quarantine, yo.
That's crazy. If he looks, he's sick. You want to hear some sick shit? Y'all want to hear some real sick shit?
Yeah, hit us with it.
Yo, I accidentally sent a dick pic to a group chat full of dudes.
Yeah, that shit. That's wild.
No fucking way.
You have to immediately explain.
And I guess I did, and I guess I didn't know.
That was your church. That was your
so
church.
I was just
group
chilling.
chat.
And it's a bunch of like church friends. I was just chilling throughout the day, and all of a sudden I get a text from my brother. He was like, "Yo, I don't know if you noticed, but you sent the dick pic to the group chat."
Jesus Christ.
I went back to that shit. It was crazy. I tried to delete it. Yeah, it was over. So basically, I'm like Dick Pic Nick now. And
Dick
bro,
Pic Nick is a rap. Your name is changed forever.
That's wild.
it was sick.
We might have to rename this episode.
I had to play it off like I got hacked. I had to play it off like I got hacked, like any normal person would do. So then I go up to Tone, right? I start reasoning it in my head. I'm just like, damn, I'm just laughing it off. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty fucked up that day. I was just like, damn, this is funny. This is what happened to me. And that's how you know you're getting older, when you could just laugh that shit off. Anyways, I go to fucking Tone, and I tell him about it. And he starts laughing, and he's like, yo. I was like, what do you say to something like that? And he was like, well, if they look, they're gay. That's so I'm dying because that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
You know what's the worst part about it is that now those dudes got to see like the dick pic I actually sent. Like, they got to see the one that made it through the fire, the one that made it.
Word, that's the one you were confident in and shit.
Yeah, that's because we be recycling the dick pic. We don't just take a new one every day. Yo, tell him how long your dick pic been in circulation right now?
Nah, I'm gonna go look at it one day. I'm gonna tell you, but real shit.
Get the date?
Like 2015, like 5 years. Yeah, and I was in Houston.
I got the same dick pic since 2015. It's still in circulation. You see what I'm saying? Ladies, we ain't fucking new like that. We have good days, and you know, we capitalize.
Those are my young days. I ain't getting that one back.
My shit from like 2016, I think. My shit outdated like a motherfucker.
It ain't changed, man. That shit there for you. If you do the right thing, you get that guy.
But Tone put me on game though. He said there's no such thing as like sending the pic anymore. Like now you gotta send the video. You gotta send the video.
Vid.
You gotta send the boomerang vid.
If you want success, you gotta send the video. The pic is like getting creepy now. Like yeah, they on to like you got the good angle. They want to see the whole
They all seen that episode of Blue Mountain State. They all watched Blue Mountain State and figured it out.
Episode 2, Quarantine Mafia.
Bro, I've been loose on quarantine. Besides eating junk food,
and get my drink and make chicken.
There's been nothing to do besides like smoke weed and drink. I went to Disney World like 3 times.
I got lucky. Like everybody in here cooked.
Let me get my drink right there.
You're lucky. We barbecued a few times, but it got to the point everyone's starting to get lazy cooking. But
yeah,
whatever.
I got something to say, yo. Essential workers versus non-essential workers.
Oh, let's get it. I have a homeboy who's a bag boy, and he be bragging every day about like he's an essential worker. Bro, you're a bag boy.
Yo,
you're not that essential. My weed man is more essential than you. Get the fuck out of here. Now, shout out to the weed men. You motherfuckers are essential. All the dope boys out here.
You're not even like the essential worker in your essential jobs. Like anyone could bag. I've bagged
They could
bags.
take away the grocery carts if they wanted to be safer, and you have no job.
Word.
So give me 5 of your essential needs. You gave me 5 of those.
The weed man.
Okay.
I
need a grocery store.
I live right. Just give me I guess I need a gas station to get backwards. I need some kind of fast food establishment if I can only pick one. What am I on? 4?
Yo, you know who should have been essential? Motherfucking smoke shops. How the fuck aren't smoke shops considered essential?
They're not? I feel like Holy Smokes was open.
Nah, at least none of the ones around here. And the one I used to work at, they closed down.
I want the bag.
We got to use the gas station, and the gas station's our only go-to.
Yeah, that's where. Well, I bought like a fucking whole box of wraps and shit. But yeah, we've been going to the gas station.
You bought a whole box of Dutchess, yo?
Fuck them. I bought hemp wraps. I fuck with hemp wraps. So yeah, I bought a whole box of them shits.
Then we have a hemp wrap smoker, a Dutch smoker, and 2 backwards.
Shout out to the Palmer gang, Dutchess.
That was disgusting. Yo, real shit. If a female pulls out like Palmers, I don't even want to hit, yo.
God damn.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, not that, but I don't even look at her the same. If she got backwards, I'd be like, ooh.
Shorty got culture.
She about to change my world.
She's cultured.
She about to rock my world.
If she got backwards, she been through some shit for sure.
Nah, if she got backwards, she's a woman.
She nasty.
If she got backwards, she buys 7s. She's a woman. And she buys exotic, too. She don't be buying that $60 bullshit like the rest of y'all out there.
Mm-hmm. She exotic.
She be smoking that good pack.
She hit Future.
Yo, to all you guys out there still smoking Dutchess, man, it's time to level up. You got to get it backward, learn to roll, and take that
relax.
Yo, you smoking .6s in a Dutch.
Yo, the shit. But I keep going. I keep them going back to back.
Yeah, because there's a .6, nigga.
Yo, y'all ever use what them shits
You smoke a Dutch?
Y'all ever use them Royal Palm shits, the corn husk rolls? You know what I'm talking about?
We don't need that. We found backwards and grabbers.
Bro, them shits are crazy fire though. I'm talking like they well, there's only one bad thing. Like you have to like they're packaged so they tell you exactly the amount of herb you can put in them shits. So like if you put less or more than that, then it's not gonna burn right. So like
we'll see about that.
If you don't follow the instructions, it's trash, you know what I'm saying? But if you do, that shit is super fire.
I don't know, man. Backwards just do it for me. One leaf, I could taste the bud.
We quarantine different in Miami, yo, for sure.
For real.
Then like the rest of the world, like everybody's kind of outside still in Miami.
Yeah, if you guys want to know what Miami looks like, it kind of looks like Miami.
I can't even roll a backwood.
Tone, don't say that out loud.
Yo, we've been doing
out of that McDonald's cup.
Guess what's in this cup?
Water. Hey, what's up with you, Tone? I heard you in love again.
Nah, yo, chill out. She might listen to this.
Lover boy. I can't wait to hit the streets out there.
A lot of people get.
Are you guys going out the first week when they open, or are you guys gonna chill a little bit on the couch?
No.
Yo, when I went to the taco spot, I seen the bad joint. Ooh, can I say her name?
Sure.
Bro. Oh, all right. Oh, I want to talk about this. You ever been with a chick and then you just see the baddest, like, ooh, just the finest little thing, and you're like, damn, why the fuck I'm with this girl, right?
Yo,
so
that
like,
always happens. What you mean?
This is Miami. That happens every time you go outside.
That's when you run into the best, yo, and you're with a chick.
Bro, my mood instantly changed. Like, what's wrong? I'm like, yo, don't fucking touch me. Like,
that's when you know you've seen a bad one.
I hate myself. I was like,
you know you've seen a bad one when you start arguing with your girl for no reason.
Yo, go. Damn, I'm gonna tell you her IG after. I want to go find it right now. Yo, that joint was
story
so bad. Yo, can you post?
Hey,
if I tell you her IG, can you post her IG real quick? Like just a pic of her?
I can do it in the video.
Damn.
At that, like when I'm
Is that right?
She was looking
is that right to do?
Crazy.
Word, yeah. Hold on. We might get in trouble.
I was with this regular ass shit. Bro.
You better stop. The regular joint gonna watch this shit.
Real.
Yo, I'll go. Fuck. I was like, I'd rather be with that hoe and that bitch cheat on me. Like
you rather be the side nigga to that girl?
No, I'd rather be the main one to the fine girl and her break my heart or some shit like, oh, I want to go to her.
And nigga said, You gotta get shat on.
Bruh, that shit was wild. Shorty was like, "What's wrong? Did I do something?" I was like, "Yo, it's hot. Like, don't touch me. Like, yo, like we're friends."
I got a weird question, yo. Has anybody messed with a girl that has like a celebrity story?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Tons.
Hey, what's
Tons.
that nigga? Hey, what's
Tons.
LeBron's friend? What's LeBron's
Let's talk
friend?
about it.
Maverick. Dallas Maverick.
Carter.
Yeah,
Maverick Carter.
Maverick Carter. Yeah, I got Maverick Carter. Who else?
I got Amari on Trey Songs, a couple NBA dudes.
What the?
All those are all your Eskimo bros?
Joe
Man, hold
Budden.
up. We just want to get one. We want to focus in on one story at a time.
Oh, I ain't give me the deets.
Nah, okay.
I kind of could. All right, I'll give you the details. Let's just say I want to go. Yo, the world ain't what it seems to be. I want to go pick up this one chick, IG model, over like 200,000 followers or more, just to give you a range.
Damn, 200K.
Oh wait, I know this.
Mess with rappers, ball players, fucking you
I
name
feel like
it.
I know who you're talking about, but okay.
Yo, don't worry about it.
I just wanna let y'all know this nigga is so proud
we
of
ain't supposed
this.
to be doing this.
No, I'm not proud of this. I'm just telling you what the fuck the living situation is. And this chick was bad.
Hey, none of us Eskimo bros right here?
Of course.
Nah, we not Eskimo bros.
Yeah, we are. We'll ask you right now. Yeah, I want to go pull up on Shorty.
The what?
Ooh. Are we Eskimo bros? Hold on. Let me talk about this situation, and then we'll figure out if we're Eskimo bros.
Don't derail them.
Fucking so I go pull up on Shorty, 300,000 followers. Her latest picture on IG is her by a Rolls Royce. All sorts of shit. Bro, she has an address in Florida City. I pull up on this fucking shack of a house, a little shed. This chick pulled up, and the first sentence out her mouth when she got in my car was like some shit like, "Omarion picked me up in a Ferrari or some shit." I was like, "Bitch, like a fucking hatchback." So she gets in the car.
Like, why didn't you rent the Lambo, Nick?
Yeah, she gets in the car, whatever. Long story short, I ended up smashing. But all I could think was, yo, these IG models be posted by Rolls Royces, dating rappers, all this shit, and they living bad, bro. It's crazy.
That's a true Cinderella story.
They living bad for right now until one of them athletes take it.
Oh, they're gonna make it. That's the downside to not downside. That's the difference between being a girl and being a guy. So like when you're a guy, you have this dream of making it to like the NBA or something. Like that's your ideal, and you have like a window where you can make it. You gotta work hard. When you're a fine chick, you have the opportunity to make it to the NBA until you're like 40, and you just gotta walk outside every day. And
it's a matter of time.
Eventually some rich dude will come bag you. If that's what you want, it'll happen. You can be a take care of a kept woman, which is crazy. And it makes me wonder, like, you know, like a regular chick in Miami will mess with like 4 or 5 dudes. You know, they have like 4 or 5 in rotation. They have the one dude that's been around, the new dude, whatever, like 4 of them. How many dudes do you think these like kept women have? Like the chicks that are actually making money off it. It's a crazy game out here. You think they just got like 1 dude paying, or they got like 4 on the payroll?
They got like 4 for sure.
Hold on. So you're saying IG's 2020 prostitution?
Restart the game.
That's what's going on, like a modern prostitution.
It's been like that before.
Oh yeah.
It's like
what? IG
like
is the new back page.
Maybe even before that.
IG is the new back page. So you're just getting your followers up to go worldwide to shop it. That's what's going on.
If I'm the first,
put the other controller in.
Whenever
if I'm the first pick of the draft, I could just pick who I want. I just send you a DM from my agent and say, yo, we want you to come out, like, you know, we need you to be a fucking date for this guy. We'll pay you this much. Come out for the weekend. You know, beat.
Like Taz Angels, like the Taz Angels nigga. Remember him?
Yep.
That's Miami right there.
Okay, shout out to Taz.
Taz, you're OG, man.
Wherever
I think you guys kind of fell off a little bit because I stopped following y'all, but man, you had a hell of a run.
They had a mega run.
That always reminds me of Rick Ross saying, Taz Angels just want to chill.
Hey, if this podcast ever blows up, y'all holler at us, man. We'll come through.
Press start.
There's no way they're still operating. You think?
Quick.
I don't know. I doubt it, man. They were like under some fire, and that was years ago.
I tell you what, man. Shout out to OnlyFans. They on there.
Hey, if you
But they are.
any of y'all pay for OnlyFans yet, or on the verge of?
Nah, some of them chicks do not deserve a OnlyFans. Like, real shit, like, I look better than them chicks. My OnlyFans be lit.
And once again, we're not against OnlyFans. We're against regular people on OnlyFans.
Yeah, like,
I tell you what.
I
tell you what, Tone. This is a good time for you to open your OnlyFans because that's what they're doing out here.
For real, why can't I do it, right? Like,
that's what I'm saying. The guys is doing it. Casanova doing it.
You can talk a girl.
The rapper?
Doing it with
The rapper?
I'm a rapper.
Yeah, the rapper.
I think they were discussing it on the Button podcast. They say he
Casanova got OnlyFans. Yo, what you could do is you could talk a girl into doing it with you, and like I said, you could be the anonymous dick in the video.
I'll do a fans only for the low. I'll do that shit for a meal right now.
What you want, like
$100
or like $10?
A Popeye sandwich.
A Baconator, and a
I'm going by
strawberry lemonade.
I'm be like, oh, if you Puerto Rican, I want that, man. Go, no, that mofongo.
Hold on.
That
That's Puerto
mofongo.
Rican.
Nah, fuck that, man.
I don't know, man.
$10 is expensive for a fans only. $9.99. I seen it for the $4.99.
Yeah, I seen one for $4 the other day. It almost got me with how cheap it is.
There's too much competition in the marketplace right now. These chicks either got to go lower or they got to do wilder shit. I'm hoping they're doing wilder shit.
But I don't know. I feel like it's different for dudes because, like, dudes got to be working on that shit. Like,
yeah, but you know what you could do? You could go get that one chick that was like the thought that like would fuck good, but you never wanted to do nothing with, and now you could convince her to be the OnlyFans girl, and you're just that anonymous dude in the video.
Ain't no nigga paying for that, bro. I don't know anybody paying for a fans only.
Yeah.
And then they, I don't know.
It's for free.
You're better off on Pornhub.
yeah, but Pornhub.
All the strippers adjusted, yo. Like they're doing the OnlyFans right now. That's how they.
I ain't gonna front. If it's a girl we know though, I might like in her shit. Like you know what I'm saying. She got a nice, good price, and she work with me. I'm gonna pay for her shit.
Yeah, she works with me.
But like you know what I'm saying. Give me $1 off. Like,
damn, $1? You give a fuck about $1?
Nigga, that shit look different on the monthly bill.
Yeah, it just feels better. Feels like you showed love.
It look different.
$12 a year looks different.
I'm like, oh shit, I'll put it on my people shit. Tony, you got Netflix and some other fans on. I'm like, yeah, that's Michael Jordan, man. Fans on. That's Michael Jordan, man. Leave that alone.
Yeah.
That's the last dance, man. She was dancing.
How much you want to bet you're going to pay $5 to go on some chicks OnlyFans and it's going to be her doing like elastic band workouts?
Word. Getting her crunches.
Nah, y'all bugging. Y'all got to follow some strippers, yo.
She on there, doing planks.
Do chicks feel weird like the fitness chicks now? We've seen every ass workout. We've seen the squats, the resistance band shit. Like, it's insane. Do they feel weird now posting the same videos every day? All of them post the same fucking type of video. Shout out to their asses, though. They're getting ridiculously big.
I would say they would say it's different because they're wearing, like, different leggings. They're wearing fucking, you know, you gotta plug. Before they couldn't plug, what's that shit? Fashion Nova. Now they can plug Fashion Nova.
Pretty little thing. Yo, these chicks got brands now, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now they got shit to promote. So as long as they got, like, people coming to them like, oh, wear our shit in your video, they'll post the same 8 squats every day.
I love squat workouts.
Hold on, I got a question. So if it's a regular girl that got like 1,000 followers and she's posting up her Fashion Nova picture, she ain't making no money off that, right?
No, she's trying probably to get in the good graces of the brand.
Yeah.
Get some attention to her page.
Nigga, she's just doing what everybody else doing.
She's trying to look popping, straight up.
She see they tag it, she want to tag it.
Straight up. Top
These
by
girls
Fashion
ain't.
Nova.
Dog, it's real shit. It's no real alpha females out there. Cause like, bro, they all copying each other with the same shit.
They do.
Damn.
They all got the same outfits. I'm like, yo, that shit. Like, I don't know, niggas do be wearing the same shoes though. Like, we all got the same shoes and shit. But females be having the same fit.
Yeah, they have the same fit, head to
I'm
toe.
like, damn, where y'all like? What magazine y'all looking at?
Same fit, head to toe.
You just
Same ass. They still don't. Niggas been looking at a nice, like they don't. I feel like females don't know what a nice ass is. Like, how the fuck you fuck up on an ass? Like, is that the dot they're fucking
Yeah,
up?
how you get a bad ass job? How you fuck that up?
Niggas, you skinny as fuck, getting a big ol' ass, looking stupid.
That's you trying to pay half price in an international country. Yo, that's what that is.
Oh, you paying the half? Better pay
Yo,
all of it because you gotta
half,
stay
that's
with
what-
it. Now you looking like a Bug's Life.
They better go to Dr. Miami. Dr. Miami be doing his thing.
No.
That shit look
No,
whack.
straight up though, like, yo, you chicks out there, I'm gonna tell you which one of you guys, like, do the best. The chick who's not that bad, who's, like, already kind of, like, good looking and gets the ass job, you guys hide it more because you don't really get, like, such a drastic ass transfer. Your legs are already kind of good. You don't make your ass too big. You have that nice little bubble. But you gotta do the fat transfer. You gotta pay, like, that 15, 20 racks. You girls out there getting the shots still and not doing your thighs and your stomach and the sculpting, you're fucking losing. You gotta do it all. You gotta go do it. You gotta go drop that bread. Straight up. Don't be a cheapo out here. Little brokey. You wanna be out here looking stupid? Take some time, yo. Nah, go get a
Hey,
sponsor.
would you have y'all fucked with a girl with a fake ass before?
Yes.
Like,
no,
I'm talking about like,
things from mine.
no, I'm talking about like went out like in the streets with her and shit. Like everybody's like, yo, that shit's weird. Like you walking with a fake ass and shit. Like that attention is different.
Yeah, everybody's looking like you're walking with a fuck dog. You're walking with somebody who cared so much about getting dick that she invested $20,000 to get more. I don't care what you tell me. You care so much about getting fucked that you invested 20 bands to get that shit. Cause like, I like to fuck. You can say anything you want about dudes. I ain't spending 20 bands. Not on my body, at least. On my body. I don't know. It's different. Y'all different. Y'all chicks are different. But I will tell you, I've seen girls go from 0 to heroes.
Y'all ain't never paid for the titties?
I hope one day I got it.
I'm
Like,
talking shit. I might pay for the body job though. If I got the bread and I believe in you, fuck it, let's go. That might be a fun time. You know?
I'm the only one. I'm the only one that paid for titties before here.
You gotta give me 25
nigga, you pay for titties, nigga. Where them titties at?
Yo.
Go get your titties back. Where them titties at, bro? You pay for tits, nigga?
Yo, shit, can't get into it.
Yo, how much you pay?
Whoa,
Yo, I hope
you
gave her a bad tit job though, right?
A bad tit job?
Nah, they were great. You see how sick my man was.
Or you gave her a good one?
I funded her, yo.
I'm saying a good tit job is like 3 bands or it's 5, right?
Yeah, it was. I guess if that's classified as good.
What you gave her?
It was sweet tea and sugar daddy.
What you gave her?
I gave her the sponsor, yo. Like
what you gave? You gave her the D-Wade, the Iverson, the 3?
No, 100%.
Nah, you can't do that shit for 3 unless you go into the fucking the basement in the Bronx.
He gave me that will, that 100.
No, I'm saying
100%.
You gave her that Andre 3000?
Damn, I don't know. I don't think you could get a good job with 3 out here, yo. Like,
yeah, you can't get a good one for 3. Hey, dig in your pocket, Tom. Get your weight up.
Nigga, how hard did you give her, nigga? You gave her a fucking, nigga, you gave her a Cadillac, nigga.
Yo, take a vacation while you out there, like.
Oh, damn, who was this one? What she look like?
Yo, chill. Can't get into that. That's politicking. We don't do politics out here.
Okay.
Take a vacation.
They can really be having secret lives.
Yo, you fucking nuts, nigga. I wanted to kill Shorty over $500, nigga.
Wow.
Nigga, I pulled up on Shorty like, fuck my money at. You over here giving bands out, nigga.
Yo, that's crazy.
You, nigga.
Hold on, you got paid. You got paid in installments, right?
Yeah, but Tone Strong on that shit back.
Hey, nah, I got my money back. That's what I got.
He got that shit in 6 installments.
real pimp shit, nigga. I got my money back. That's what happened.
That's only because you loved her.
Yo, Corey,
nigga, how much love do you got, nigga?
Yo, you only do petty shit.
Tits, nigga.
Hold on.
You changed her whole image, nigga.
Yo, you only do petty shit when you love them, yo. You gotta put the ad love.
Nigga, you love too, nigga.
You
love more.
Damn, you loving hard.
Yo, nah, the funny thing about Miami is that sometimes you gotta spar with like celebrities and NBA players, and we're just local people, and we're over here banging with the stars and shit, competing.
Bro, my baby mama was over there. I was looking at fucking NFL players, liking her pics and fucking singers and shit. I'm like, yo, this is a fucking low-level chick. I was like, this ain't even like one of them chicks that are out there on the scene. You know, my baby mama ain't have no fucking thousands of followers. And this is just Miami. This is what you do with. That's the monster of Miami. Good luck.
Place, yo, because celebrities come over here and like rent the car for cheap, get the room for cheap, go spend a few hundred, and then you know the girls get to live that life for a few hours.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna front. Yo, Miami chicks are cheap. You really don't need to spend a lot of money. If you just buy a bottle, you know, have a decent car and a balcony in your apartment, condo, or hotel. As long as there's a balcony in the mix and you come in the downtown area, you can get any chick in Miami. And that's it. It don't matter if you own it, rent it, whatever. As long as you got it for that night after the club.
What you say? You got to get by the water?
No, you don't got to be by the water. Somewhere downtown. As long as you got a balcony in your apartment, hotel, or condo, you could smash any chick in Miami in a night. You could bring 85% of them home from any club that night if you play your cards right. And if you got that balcony, done.
Shit, if you got a headboard,
coming back with her friends.
If you got a headboard and a bed frame, game over.
Yeah, they're just in the crib. You're kind of good. But no, that's something about that balcony, bro. They don't even care about your living room. They just want to take pictures on the balcony.
Oh yeah, for IG. Oh, y'all want to do the questions from fans?
What's the difference between when a man approaches someone they like and when a woman approaches someone they like?
Yeah.
Okay. So
this and like psychology of it. Hold on, one of my AirPods just died. That's really unfortunate. Give me a second. I'm having technical difficulties on my end.
So traditionally,
girls don't take the shot. You know, they communicate it with body language. They give you the eye contact, so you know you make your way over there. That's usually how it goes. Like,
I feel like that's changing now.
That I've heard.
Like girls are stepping out more. Like
the one thing I got was she said she sent her sister for the dude that she wanted. Like she was looking at the dude and like he was leaving, and she sent her sister for the dude, and she was like, "Yo, go get him for me, yo. Like introduce me and shit." Like that was as far fetched as she wanted to go. You feel me? Like
right. I think for men, I think it's different because we operate on a sense of confidence and shit. So like, if we don't feel confident in the situation, and we're not gonna, you know, approach the woman. Whereas,
yeah, but that's with that confidence thing. It's like men, because of the situation of having to talk to girls constantly and deal with rejection, we have a different kind of confidence where we're built to deal with rejection every day. And a woman isn't really used to dealing with rejection. they're used to dealing with guys telling them yes because so they're not used to stepping up to a guy they like and having the opportunity to be rejected there. But they don't understand that, like, we fucking are tired of always approaching girls. Like, we would love if you guys came up to us and shit. Like, that shit is appreciated. And most of the time, it works out for the woman. But, like I said, it goes down to the psychology of women aren't built to be rejected on a constant basis like guys are. They can't handle that. And it also comes down to, because we don't deal with, like, the average guy doesn't use lust to get a female. We have to use, like, a personality, things we have, and shit like that to get a chick. We have to acquire things and, like, have a personality and trade our personality and things like that to get pussy. Where the woman has to trade pussy to get the personality and all that other shit out of you. So when they come and talk to you, they don't really know what to offer you. They don't really have much to offer you. And it's crazy. Like, you can see it now. You just look at Instagram. They're like cutting straight to the chase. All they do is post ass pics. There's no sex appeal, because at the end of the day, that's really what they got to offer you. It's just pussy. But I think that's one of the biggest difference between men and women.
Oh shit, that's what I don't like on Instagram. I hate those fucking videos of, like, a chick cooking or, like, playing Xbox or fucking washing a car and there's no food in the pans. There's no, like, they're not actually playing the game. Like, I hate that shit. Like, yo, like stop pretending. Like,
yeah, you're not playing that game.
I followed this one girl. I'm not gonna say her name.
Enjoying that shit.
For real, like, get the fuck out of here.
I found this one girl so fine, and she lives in Miami, so I don't want her to, like, one day maybe hear about me and block me somehow through the grapevine. But she pretends she twitches, and she has a dope, like, little computer setup and shit. And she always posts pictures like, oh, but she never actually twitches. And she's just, like, fine, and she gets all this, like, love from gamers, so her Instagram page is popping. But I never see her stream.
Posting, I'm going live in 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, fuck that. Nah, yeah. I hate that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. We can see that you don't play or you don't cook or whatever.
I'm telling you what, if I was a chick, I'd be shameless, bro. My parents would not be proud of me. I would be out here capitalizing. If I was a good-looking girl, a job? Are you crazy? I would be my own manager. There's so much lucrative ways to make money. I'd have an OnlyFans, a Twitch, fucking Pornhub page. I would have fucking my IG pop.
Who is a good-looking girl?
Yo, you a good-looking girl. You just said you look better than half the people on OnlyFans.
Yeah, that was bad son. You ain't say nothing.
I said something. When we was real, Tony used to say that his mom said he had a bubble butt. He used to tell girls that he has a bubble butt.
Yo, shit. That never happened.
Yo, stop it, yo. Whatever turn y'all just took, yo, like, go back. Hit the U-turn, yo. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm just telling you
next exit.
This thing is tripping.
Tell us in the streets.
Yo, scratch that.
I'm
What
just
y'all
saying.
y'all fucking cowards doing tonight?
What am I doing tonight? I'm probably just getting drunk.
All right, we got another fan question. How can women complain about being single with 100 DMs a day?
Oh, man. We actually asked some chicks this on live the other day. And the answer kind of boiled down to the DMs are so oversaturated with dudes that they don't even know how to answer, like, who to choose to reply to. They just go, well, who disrespects them the most with, like, a funny comment, or who's the best looking guy on your default pic. And that's how you get a reply from these chicks. And that's pretty much it. Unless it's quarantine time, where your chances are much higher because they're not doing nothing.
Yeah, real shit. If you want a girl to reply, tell her she ugly as fuck. Like, yo, ugly. Tell her she ugly as shit.
Nah, I feel like
straight up, you tell her
right back.
when, like, telling them they look okay.
Whack.
I feel like telling them they look okay is worse than telling them they're ugly. Like, or you average.
You gotta be random. You gotta be left field, man. That's the only way. Like, if you come with some regular shit, you're just gonna fall into saturation, the overpopulated messages, yo. Like, what she told us top 5 things to say that don't work. She said beautiful, hard eyes. She said, what's up? How you doing? She said those are like the worst lines you could possibly say in the DMs.
Facts.
Those don't even get opened, yo. Like if you don't come with some random stuff, you're not even gonna
I'm
get
about
the
to write
chance to
something
get.
on IG right now.
What you gonna say? Hey, you big-headed bitch.
So after you
I'm
say
like,
the
your
random,
food looks like it fucking tastes horrible.
I'm happy that in episode 1 we addressed how much like degrading shit we said towards women and things like that, and we addressed, you know, being responsible with our platform. So good thing for that.
Word, because episode 0, we were fucking all over the place. So
I would
good
hate
to pick that shit up in
I
episode.
would hate that to be there.
yeah, there was a lot said in episode 1, yo. Like we're gonna dive deep in every topic, yo. Whether it's gonna be the conscious stuff, whether it's gonna be the ratchet stuff. We never want to degrade anybody. Sometimes it just comes off. It comes off that way because we're retarded and not polished yet. But y'all gotta grow with the wolves. That's it.
Yeah, but like we were talking about it, just to go over it one more time, is just, you know, like not wanting to degrade no one. Last time we might have sounded like we was justifying cheating, and we don't want to sound like that because, you know, cheating sucks. Nobody wants to get cheated on. So basically we were talking about, you know, like a lot of dudes mess with women, or when they're in a relationship end up cheating with women that they used to, you know, be sexual with or are sexual with, because we don't grow up with female friends. Like, it's not in our culture to have female friends. So the only time we have female relations is with chicks we used to mess with. So like that's one of the things we were kind of talking about, but we didn't really get to cover in depth. Those kind of irresponsible on our part. So just brushing up on that. But that's episode 1. Should we let you guys?
And always remember that our stories are not always going on at that moment. We're just tapping in to give you that good story. But a lot of stories don't come off of real time, you know.
Word.
Not to offend anybody, yo, ever, unless they deserve it. So you got a mask. Why do you got a mask, nigga? You don't use condoms.
My shit's official. Chill out, nigga. Yes, I do, nigga. Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. A few times.
I've done it before.
You worried about his safety,
dancing
man?
around. Eating ass
hit
to
us with
wearing
another
a
question,
mask.
I think that's all we got. Hold on, let me see. Oh, how
I
can
got a question.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so like, let me see if my AirPods will be charged. Let me see. All right, got some juice in here. Boom. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I got a question. So like, I was talking to one of my friends and he was asking me, any advice for someone that's thinking of going independent or starting their own business or something like that, their own venture in any form of life, and just things to expect, roadblocks, things to overcome. And they were asking, I mean, they were saying even on a small level, like our podcast, what are some of the things that we experienced, like starting this podcast? I mean, anything that you guys experienced? I mean, we're only 3 episodes in, but I mean, you know, any shade from friends, any inspiration, any ideas to stay focused, anything?
Don't be concerned with like followers, like how many, like don't be concerned with the numbers as far as like subscribers and followers and shit, because in the beginning none of that shit matters, you know what I mean? Like we know like we're just starting out, so like to focus on, you know, the fucking 10 people we're grateful for following us, like we have to like build more first before we can focus on, you know, the viewership, you know what I'm saying? So like to like making like our focus on like subscribers and how many followers we have is just like another roadblock for us, and we don't need roadblocks right now, you know what I'm saying? So as long as we keep progressing as if we're like, if we keep the mindset that we won, then we won, you know what I mean? But if we're like focusing on like, oh, we're losing viewers on this video, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like focus on what you can control.
Yep.
You know, and in the beginning, you could only control what's in the group. So that's all we should, you know, that's all, like, don't worry about the little shit in the beginning, you know what I mean?
What about you, Tone?
just with all of this, just I think maybe just being more consistent.
Yeah, fuck yes. Consistency is.
That's what I was gonna say, man. Like the only thing that I've gotten was keep the focus and keep the consistency up. And if I treat it like the best basketball player in this group chat right now, I focus it on buckets. Like I gotta get buckets. I gotta make sure I can win the game on you. So you gotta get the formula right and keep putting it out. Consistent.
Yeah, one thing I was trying to tell my boy was like, even with something small scale like this, like I've tried to do like a lot of weird shit in my life where I've just like, you know, ventured off and tried like new hobbies and things. So I've seen how people reacted. But especially with something like this you can't drive yourself crazy with support from people close to you. You have to just believe in yourself because there's a fan base out there, and a lot of times people don't like to see. They like to dream of you winning, but they don't like to see you doing anything to win because people feel like they can do what you can do when you're doing it. And even with this podcast, like starting it off is just the amount of people asking if they can be on it, can they do it? Oh, you know, interview me. We got things to say, and it's just like people want to, you know, they want to kind of piggyback, and it's kind of in a weird way, it's grabbing a bucket mentality that people want to use your momentum. So it's kind of like you have to protect your idea,
Right?
And you can't let people close to you sway you. You can't let them tell you that, you know, you're not good enough or nothing like that, just because they know who you were before you started doing this journey. But right now you're choosing to believe in yourself, so it's something that you just gotta do. You gotta see your vision, and it's like I tell my friends all the time. Look at YouTube. Look how YouTube works. You gotta have a YouTube channel where you just like peel your fingernails. If you do that for a few years, you're gonna have a couple thousand subscribers because at the end of the day, it's meant for everybody. People are into whatever. So work your craft, stay consistent. You're gonna get better at anything you do. I mean, you could choose to do something that you suck at the most in the world. If you do it for years, you're gonna get better. And you got to go 110% with anything that you want to invest yourself in. And that's it, man. You can't get knocked off course. Staying consistent is hard. Even with this podcast, I told my boys, like, we started off on fire. And it's hard. Any roadblock, like, we're dealing with quarantine. Studios aren't open. Like, we can't get our equipment. We can't do a lot of things. So, you know, it's tough right now.
I think it's dope. I think it's dope how people get to see every single episode and see the growth, man. That grow with the wolves stuff is real, man. Like you guys get to see it happen.
Yeah.
And that shit's never overlooked, man. Like
Word.
Consistency, man. Let's put our foot on their neck.
Right.
Yeah, straight up. All you guys out there, you guys are M-I-YAYO Day One fans, man. And it means a lot to us. We appreciate all you guys out there.
Absolutely.
I mean, we weren't expecting the amount of support and views that we got on our first video. So, I mean, it's crazy. Shout out to you guys, man. Miami, you guys are doing a big thing. And we got followers watching us in Switzerland. So shout out to the world, man. We doing our thing, M-I-YAYO podcast.
I'm still trying to like wrap my head around that. Like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I love the musical influence, man. How we're gonna start putting on the local artists, man, and giving them a little, glorifying them and giving them roses real quick, man. Putting them out there, giving them exposure.
Yeah,
perfect, man. I love that.
Yeah, man. And now we're on more platforms, and we'll eventually be on all them shits. So just gotta keep moving, bro.
Hey, you guys stay tuned for the next episode. We're going to be on episode 3. The local artists, rappers, I mean, whatever you got, man, hit us up in our DMs. Let us know. We'll feature you on here. I mean, be on the lookout for everything we're working on. We got the Slowburn Fashion line, Slowburn Exotics. We're doing our thing, man. It's the M-I-YAYO podcast. I mean, we the number one. We out here. It's the voice of the street, man. It's culture.
Word. And you don't have to blow us up either. We look at all the messages, we look at all the feedback. You don't have to like drown us, you know what I'm saying? One time's good. We'll get to it eventually, you know what I'm saying? So, but we in this together, you know what I'm saying? We want everybody to win. We all want everybody to eat. So
and support your local businesses, man. Stop fucking with the big corps.
Word.
Man, I'm out, man. It's with the Rev. It's the quarantine mafia, man. We did it on Zoom. We brought it to you, man. We did what we could do. Hopefully next episode we're back in the studio rocking out the way we need to. Y'all, I need my barber,
Episode
man.
2. Episode 2. Yo, I haven't got a haircut in like a month and a half, going on 2 months. This is getting crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait to get a haircut.
I gotta take matters into your own hands, man. I'm telling you. Just do it.
You're bald.
You don't even hit the barbershop.
All right, man. We'll holla at y'all. Peace, man. Grow with the wolves.
Yeah, have a good one.